Hello everyone. Kevin on my Facebook page has asked me to do a video about what it's like to live in, well, I live in LA, living out west. It's beautiful here. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm from the East Coast. I was born and raised in upstate New York. I moved to Tampa in a town called Gibsonton when I was 11 to live with my mom, who left when I was little. I've been all over the U.S., lived down in Mexico, I've been up in Canada. It's beautiful no matter where you go. You can find beauty in any place, even in rough places. You can find beauty in it all. Like TJ, TJ's rough, but it's beautiful. What is it like to live here? Like I said, I live in LA. It means the world to me. It's hard in this economy to make it in this area. You've got people with bachelors and masters working in places like Target and Walmart just to make ends meet, and it's like that all over the world, I know. But in this area, you've got a lot of people fighting for whatever they can get. And you got people from all over the world coming to this area in hopes of becoming something huge. And in this area, you can do that. I mean, you can come to Hollywood and lo and behold, you're the biggest rock star in the world, Motley Crue did it. You've got actors and actresses, people like Marilyn Monroe and Yvonne DiCarlo, and I love them both. Corey Haim, all these people, they've made this town what it is. This town is a place you can come and just walk down the street and you're bound to see somebody, you're bound to see somebody famous. I can go to the mall up the street, and see Parker Posey standing in front of me at McDonald's. I don't really eat at McDonald's all the time, but I did one day. I was on my lunch break when I was working at JCPenney's, crappy job. Yeah, and Parky Posey was standing in front of me, and I just wanted to yell out, lick me all of you, and, air raid. And I didn't, You can go to a concert here. I saw my first concert here was the Scissor Sisters, and I stood next to Dave Grohl the whole time, and as a metalhead, as a guitar player, I got to do the one thing everyone always wanted to do, that wanted to be a huge rock star, and Nirvana kind of ruined it. I got to tell him what I feel, Where else are you going to get to do that, And I wasn't mean or rude or anything. I'm just like, dude, I hated Nirvana, I'm a metalhead, and I always wanted to be a rock star, Nirvana ruined that for me. But what is it like to live here? Well, I hope that gives you a little bit of clue. It's mind-blowing. I look around every day and I'm like, wow, I can't believe I get to live here. It's so beautiful. It's so loaded with history, and the biggest history is, I don't even think it's been made yet. I think the biggest part of Hollywood has yet to be. People like me, I'm doing all I can to become a famous actor. And I'm looking for another day job at the moment, but I'm doing all the acting and background work that I can, and hopefully along the way I'll become one of the next Corey Haim, Marilyn Monroe, Yvonne DiCarlo's of today. It's a beautiful, beautiful place to be. I recommend it to anyone and everyone. I recommend you come here with a lot of money, because you're gonna need it in the first couple days, because man, is it expensive. But it's worth every minute of it, People come here from all over the world, sell their soul just to be a part of it, in hopes of making it. Not many of them do. Hopefully I get to be one of the lucky ones that do. I need more fans. Obviously, I need more work while I get more fans. hopefully I'll get that. Hopefully I'll get to be on, magazine covers and TMZ and all that crap, you know. I think I'm worth it. I think my acting ability is worth it. I always put my best in, you know. Anything I've ever been asked to do on camera, I do it. My last shoot was like a week ago or whatever. Man, was I sick. I had like food poisoning, like no tomorrow, you know. And I had it for 2 days at that point, you know. And my third day, I was on camera with Andrew WK. It was for a web series, and I felt horrible, you know. But yeah, I did it. I did everything I was asked to do. Put my heart into it. You know, you'd never know I was sick, kind of deal. That's the kind of person I am. I put my heart and soul into everything I do, you know, especially with what I'm trying to become. I'm not too far from Hollywood. My favorite places to go and, you know, all that is like Amoeba Music on, what is it, Sunset, I think. Oh man, that's like the best record store on the planet. I love to go to the cemeteries here. I love to see Marilyn Monroe. I love to see Yvonne DiCarlo's star. I love Yvonne. I'm in one of her last movies. It's Project Lodestar Sagas, and I hope the world gets to see it soon, and I hope you like what I do in it. For me, no matter what I'll do in my acting career, it's never going to top being in that movie with her, and with a lot of other people. Like Jerry Marin from, you know, The Wizard of Oz, and Margaret O'Brien, who's been in The Secret Garden at Canterville Ghost and all kinds of stuff, you know. That was my first acting gig, and that was mind-blowing to me. And I do want to thank her son, Bruce, for not only becoming a friend, but letting me have that opportunity. He told me that I'm a great character actor, and after the whole thing with Hollywood, you know, it gets back to normal kind of deal, because we are in a recession, you know, and with the strikes and everything, that's hurt a lot of the studios, you know, that I'll become big. I hope so. What is it like to live here? I know I've kind of said it. I hope I kind of answered, you know, that question. It's a dream come true. It's a dream come true, especially for me, you know. I know a lot of people that were born and raised here just take things for granted, you know, in this area, you know. Oh, no big deal, you know, Sunset Boulevard, whatever, you know. I wasn't raised here. To me, I get to walk down the street and see where Motley Crue got to hang out and become huge, you know. That's a dream come true for me. I'm a metalhead. That's a dream come true for me, to walk down the street and I see Bobby Blotzer jogging down the road across the street from me. You know, Bobby Blotzer being the drummer of Rat. Oh, God. That was killer. Hanging out, you know, next to Dave Grohl at a concert, you know, and talking to him throughout the whole thing. And, you know, you just don't get things like that in any other part of the world. You know, you may not say that Hollywood is the birthplace of the entertainment industry. Some people like to say that, you know, you can do films anywhere. Well, you just don't have the history that you have here. And hopefully I can be a part of that history and make something of myself. I'm trying to do all I can, not only to make ends meet, but to be the next big thing. And I hope to God I'm not like so many of the others in the past that came here and had big dreams of stardom and ended up nowhere or dead. You know, look at the Black Dahlia chick, you know. She was cut in half. You know, her dream was to be a huge star, to come out here and make it. She didn't. Well, she did. Totally did. But not the way that she wanted. And I hope to God things like that, are done and over. I'll do more videos. I hope y'all like them. I need more subscribers, blah, 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 and all that. But I hope you like what I'm doing. And I'm also doing this from my iPhone. I have an iPhone 4. It's on the front-facing camera, so it's not that good quality, But I'll get my webcam hooked up at some point and do for you. Have a wonderful night, and thank you.